Hello my loves, it's Ikea back with another video. I have not filmed a sit down video like this in a while, but it's time because I had this idea for so long. Now it's time to execute it. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something that's really important in womanhood and adulthood and just transitioning into a lady. You don't realize how important this stuff is until you don't have it when you need it. So I want to be talking to you guys about essentials that you need to have in your bag, and also just give y'all some tips on my favorite bags that I like to wear and when I like to wear them and how I like to wear them, because I think having different bag options are very important. You don't have to have a lot, but there are some that just go with certain outfits and certain occasions. So if you want to open up your style a little more and just your variety, I'm here to help you. The first thing that you should always carry in your purse is chapstick or lip gloss. These are so important because you do not want to be walking around with dry lips. Like, it's really that simple. You want to make sure you can keep up with yourself, and when you eat, you know, your lip gloss and chapstick rubs off. This one is really self-explanatory. The next one is a mini perfume bottle. I find this so important because you want to make sure you're fresh at all times. As I got older, how I smell is so important to me, and not even my natural scent, because I feel like I've always just naturally smelled good, but just as far as keeping your signature scent along with you throughout the day. So if you spray perfume in the morning, it might not last at 6 o'clock at night. So therefore, you want to make sure you have something in your bag that you can refresh yourself with. What I recommend is getting the mini perfume body oils that you can get at the beauty supply store. They come in so many different scents. Or you can get a subscription like Scentbird, or even a mini version of your designer perfume. Just something very small to keep in your bag. Like I said, you want to make sure that you're keeping up with your scents as you go on throughout the day, and you don't want to be stinky. You want to smell good all day. The next one that is so important to me is having some type of mirror. People will not tell you if you have something on your face, something in your teeth. You'll just find that out after the event is over, and it's like, nobody told me. So you gotta have your own bag. Therefore, I recommend getting the little flipped mirror that you can get at like Dollar Tree or online, but I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about. The mirrors where you open it and it's like circular and you close it. Those mirrors, or I've said this in one of my videos, a mirror phone case. You can see, you guys, this phone case has a mirror on the back of it, which is a pro and a con at times, because I feel like I'm always looking at myself. So I try to identify my flaws, or I tend to identify like pimples and little things like that more throughout the day. But either way, it's a lifesaver, because after I eat, then I can check my teeth, and then I can just check my face to make sure I'm all good, my edges are still in place, my hair still is good. This is the best thing that I can keep on me, and I will never go anywhere without a mirror. Like I said, nobody's going to tell you anything. You want to look the same way that you looked when you walked out the house as you carry on throughout your day. The next thing is, if you have a straight hairstyle or a style that can maybe require maintenance throughout the day, carry a mini hairbrush on you. That's really important, because I feel like all of this is about just making sure you're able to maintain your look throughout the day, and you don't want to make it look like you've been out all day and your look just starts to wear off. So you want to make sure that you're keeping little hair necessities like hair bows, maybe a mini hair wax stick, a mini gel, a mini edge control, a mini brush. You want to make sure you have those things on you, especially depending on what you're doing. Like if you're going to the beach, then you want to make sure that you have that little stuff on you, because I know you want to be cute. You want to look cute all day. Another thing is a mini nail file or a manicure kit. So if your nails were to chip in public, then you're walking around with a cracked nail and it just looks crazy. And I feel like my hands have become so important to me as I've gotten older, because people really do look at your hands. That's why I always like to keep my hands maintenance, or I feel like it's important to keep my hands maintenance. I've just really been investing into press-ons. Like, these are press-ons right now from Target, and they are honestly so cute. I also get them from Shein as well. Making sure your nails are maintained is key. You're using your hands when you pay, you use your hands when you talk to people. Like, I'm using my hands right now, and if my nails weren't done or they looked crazy, you would be able to tell. Make sure you keep some type of nail maintenance kit on you. This next one is also so important. Don't go anywhere without some type of breath refreshener, whether that's gum, mints, Listerine strips, or a mouth spray or a mini mouthwash. Do not be going out to eat and then having your breath stink after. I don't never leave the house without some type of breath refreshener. Like, I have some in my car, in my bag. Like, I make sure I always have that on me because I really care about how I'm presenting myself. I don't want to be talking to people and my breath might stink. Like, I don't even want to risk that. These are the mini breath strips that I get. Now, normally I get the Listerine ones, but I wanted to try these because they were cheaper. It's like the Walmart brand. These still work good, but the Listerine one was a little stronger, so I probably will go back to that. The next thing is hand lotion. This is obvious. When you wash your hands some places, your hands might get dry, and like I said, you just don't want to walk around with ashy hands, dry hands in the cracks. Like, people will be able to tell. And then also, I personally don't like the feeling of dry and ashy hands. It's just really uncomfortable. I like to keep either this on me, or I like to keep a mini travel size bottle and just put some of my personal lotion in there and use that throughout the day. And also, it's not even for your hands, but what if you forgot to put on lotion? You want to make sure you have lotion on you so that you can keep up with yourself. Another key thing is having a mini deodorant on you. This is what I'm referring to when I talk about mini deodorant. Just something small. This is the spray on one, and literally you just shake it and spray it, and that's it. I'm actually going to transition to this deodorant because I actually do like it. I was trying it out, that's why I bought this size, but I actually do like this deodorant, so I'm gonna start using this spray on Dove deodorant. Probably try different scents, but either way, another self-explanatory thing, you don't want to be stinking throughout the day, and it's summertime now. Some people may need to freshen up throughout the day, and that's okay, but it's better to have it than to not have it. Another key thing is having mini floss sticks on you, or just a travel size floss on you. Stuff can get in between your teeth. You don't want to be in your teeth with your nails like trying to get it out, because that's really unclassy. It's just better if you can excuse yourself, which is why it's important to have a mirror on you. And I feel like me having a phone mirror can make checking yourself a little more discreet. If you find something in your teeth, then you can just excuse yourself, go to the bathroom and get your floss stick. So I like to put a pen in my purse. I just feel like I always need a pen on me. Another thing that I like to put in my purse is a notebook. I just always like to have something where if I'm not going to be on my phone, I want to be able to do something else that's productive, or you might be overwhelmed, or you might need to write something down. So you can carry many notebook tablets on you or your journal, but a pen, having a pen in your purse, I feel like that's just so like, it's just so woman-like. Like, oh, you need a pen? I got you. Another thing that's kind of in that area is having a book on you. I get bored easily. I can't say I'm always the type to carry a book on me, but sometimes I do just like to slide a book in my purse, because being on your phone can be so overstimulating, and sometimes it just gets repetitive and boring. So having a mini book on you would never hurt, depending on where you're going, of course. Another thing, going back into the maintenance field, is having a stain remover. Now, this is something I honestly have to invest in. You never know what might spill on you, and if you have like a mini pen that can get something off of your clothes, like some sauce or coffee or a drink, why not get it? It is probably like $3, and this is me talking to myself like, girl, why haven't you got it yet? But you don't even realize how important this stuff is until it happens to you. And I'm sure we all just care about our looks and want to feel nice and want to feel up to par. So just go to the store and get like a mini Tide stick. And one of the last key things is having a eyebrow brush on you. I don't know how I used to have my eyebrows all out of place, but once I started to do my eyebrows, I'm like, whoa, this makes such a difference to my face. I still like to make sure I have some type of brush so that I can brush my eyebrows into place. If my eyebrows were like this, you could tell, like, you can see the difference. So I just like to make sure I have that on me, like, you know, the little eyebrow spoolies that you use for your lashes. That's what I'm talking about. If you have irregular periods, or you just want to make sure you always have something on you, it could be important to carry like a pad, a panty liner, a tampon, and like some mini wipes on you, just in case an accident happens. Things happen. And I normally keep a whole bunch in my car. Like, I literally have extra everything in my car because I don't want to be out somewhere and something happens. But overall, those were the main essentials that I put in my purse. Now, I know that sounded like a lot, and you're probably wondering, how would I even fit all of those things into your purse without it looking messy? this baby right here, this is a mini, I think this is really like an emergency kit. I got it off of Shein, but I keep all of my stuff in here, and if I need to, I'll throw a pad or whatever or a tampon in there. But this literally fits so much. Like, I have lip glosses, perfumes, gum, hand cream. I could even fit my deodorant in here, close it up, and it's not even like stuffed. So I always just keep this on me with all of my things, just so that my purse will be organized, because I feel like that's also another important thing. Having a disorganized, messy purse, for me personally, it's just really annoying. And then if I'm out in public and it's noticeable that I'm struggling in my purse, it's honestly just embarrassing, because it's like you're scrambling through your purse and you just look a mess. Not saying you look a mess, I look a mess. I'm really just trying to work on how I'm carrying myself and just coming off a little more like smooth and dainty and, you know, put together. So I will talk to you about my 2 purses that I use. Now this first one, don't judge me, I have not worn this purse in like 5 months because I need a new one. I think it's important to have a purse that is like this size, like really a handbag, because you could fit everything that you need in here, and depending on the occasion, it just gives really like classy vibes. And I just feel like having a big purse is essential to womanhood. And then another one is having a little small purse, because sometimes a small purse just doesn't cut it, which is why you need a bigger option if needed. You always need a small purse too, because don't nobody want to carry around a big purse all the time. So this is the one that I have. I can take off the straps if I want and just hold it like this, but this is really enough size for me to put this in here and to put my wallet in here and maybe stuff my keys and my phone. Maybe another important thing could be to have different wallet sizes. This wallet is more on the bigger size, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a wallet that's more on the smaller side. You don't want your big wallet taking up space. But overall, that was like the essential things that I find important to keep in my purse. I treat my purse like an emergency kit. I want to make sure I'm always being able to keep myself together and having everything on standby. And you have to take care of yourself throughout the day. It doesn't stop when you walk out the door. I hope this video was very beneficial for you ladies out there, or men. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.